Now this video will show you how to thaw frozen baby food puree cubes. Now the RealSmart strategy shows you how to make 3 months worth of baby food in 3 1-hour blocks of time. And the baby food is stored in small portions as cubes in the freezer. When it's time to feed baby, you can individually thaw cubes as needed. Now the best approach for thawing is to plan baby's meals the night before and to pull your cubes out that you intend to use and thaw them in the refrigerator. So I'm going to make a sample meal today called blue bananas. So for blue bananas, I'm going to reach into my supply and get 1 cube of blueberries. Seal that up nicely. And 1 cube of bananas. I'll pop the lid on that, put it in the refrigerator, and allow it to thaw overnight, about 12 hours. Now the following day, your puree should be made, nice and thawed, and there you go. You have blue bananas ready to feed baby. This actually would be a great meal to add yogurt to, maybe 1 tablespoon or 1 tablespoon of oat cereal to make a more substantial meal if you want to for an older baby. Now I'll point out that purees that are made using RealSmart recipes do not need to be heated once they are thawed. These purees are safe to consume at cool or room temperature as desired. You can of course heat them if you want to, but it's not necessary from a food safety standpoint. Now, if you haven't planned ahead and prepared baby's meals the night before, you can still thaw the baby food using a quick thaw approach. A microwave may be used. However, the use of microwaves is a controversial subject matter that I don't personally recommend using for baby food. Microwaves have been indicated to potentially cause health dangers and unnecessary nutrient loss from foods. If you do choose to use a microwave, however, consider using a glass container as opposed to a plastic container for heating your food in the microwave to avoid leaching of potentially harmful plastic chemicals into baby's food. Now another quick thaw approach that can be used is taking your frozen cubes and putting them in a small pot over low heat directly on the stove. You can thaw those frozen cubes that way. Alternatively, there is another more gentle quick thaw approach that I've developed, and it's called the dry poaching method. With this method, we use a silicone bowl to hold our frozen cubes. I'll do these bananas again. We put them in our silicone bowl, and I add them to a pot that has shallow water, and we use steam as indirect heat to thaw those frozen cubes. So this is a gentler approach than using direct heat, and the gentler the cooking approach, the more nutrients that are potentially contained in the product. That will probably take somewhere between 5 to 10 minutes depending on the purees that you are using. So I think our puree is about thawed from the dry poaching. Oh, and there we go, perfect. So we've got our blue bananas here, ready to go, gently heated via dry poaching, and you can even serve it right out of this bowl. If you do choose to use heat, no matter what the method, always be sure to thoroughly stir baby's food and check the temperature before feeding it to them.